Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Maybe working on like an older Coleman mini bike. It must be like a Coleman 200 because it has a Massimo 200cc motor on it. The reason they brought it in, their kids tore it apart, I guess, and couldn't get it back together, and they couldn't get it running. They asked if I could try getting it running, and I said, well, sure, bring it in. So let's see if we can't get this running, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Oh, the air filter just sitting in there, wasn't even bolted down. The choke lever is gone. Oh geez, that don't even have any compression. Let me spray some carburetor cleaner, see if we can't get it to pop off or something. It's like there's just no compression in the thing. Let me pop out the plug once, see what the plug looks like. It has the wrong plug in it. It has like a little 5/16 socket or 5/8 socket spark plug. Almost like it's cross-threaded too. It's not coming out very easy. And there's no compression in there. It won't even blow my finger off the spark plug hole. So I think we're just gonna put a different motor on it, I believe. I went down to Harbor Freight and I bought one of them 212 Predator engines. Them are like the best engines for like go-karts and mini bikes and stuff like that. And they're priced so reasonably, you can't go wrong on that. So there's a 3/4 shaft, just like the shaft on this here. So I'm gonna pop that chain off, pop the chain off, and start taking that motor out of there. Okay, I took the back chain off from the jack shaft to the rear tire. I took the 4 bolts out to hold the motor on, and they got this little bolt right back here out of this plate. So there's 5 bolts total to take this motor off. Unplug the wires. And there it is. And here's our new motor from Harbor Freight, the Predator engine. You know, for the price, you can't beat these. So what we gotta do is take this bracket off. It's like 4 10mm bolts. And we'll put it on them 4. I use a bigger tool. That's that fifth bolt goes on this bracket here, and there's one on the frame there. All right, before I get too carried away, I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil in this motor. And the reason I do that stuff now is so I don't get sidetracked if I get busy with customers or something. I always like putting the motor oil in as soon as I can, and that's one less thing to worry about. And the book says 1030. I got 3/4 of a quart in this container. I don't think it'll take that much. It's right there. I don't have to worry about the oil then. Okay, let's put this plate on. Okay, and I want to show you this now before we get the motor in the bike, because you have to do some stuff with the throttle or else this thing will run wide open right away. Get a close-up view of this. Okay, right now the throttle, you put it where you put it and it stays there. So you got this nut right here. You have to loosen this nut. So when we hook the throttle up, it'll do that. That's this nut right here. You don't want to overly loosen it. But where it was, when it comes from the factory, see, when you move the throttle, it stays there. So we loosen that nut. You don't want it too loose so it wobbles. About right there is where you want it. It's the first thing you gotta do. Then, right here, where my finger's at, that's where you put the cable. The outside of the cable bolts down there. Then this little nut right here has a eyelet through it. That's where the inside of the cable goes. And that's a Phillips screw to tighten that little screw down onto the cable. So you probably won't be able to see that stuff when it's on the bike. But you loosen that screw and you put the inside of the cable in that hole right there. Then the outside of the cable goes in that clamp right here. Before I put that motor in, I'm going to clean that frame off just a smidgen. Get all that dirt and stuff on there, off of there, so the motor fits flush. And when I get that plate clean, we'll come back and bolt the motor down. Okay, as you can see, where the four mounting bolts go, there's sliders. That way you can adjust the chain from the back tire. The way you can adjust here, then you can adjust it, just the tension back here too. But on the motor mounts, they got the motor bolted all the way forward. So that's probably where we're going to put it for now. And if we can't adjust it too much, and we can always move it back. But then you got the tightener on the rear tire too, so. That looks nice in there. All right, let me get the bolts put in there and tightened down. And I gotta make the chain from the sprocket to the jack shaft. I gotta make a new one because the chain's all falling apart. But we'll get to that when we come back over to this side. I have a flat washer and a lock washer. And then the nut. Okay, I slid it all the way forward. Now we can tighten them down. These bolts here are all 1/2 inch. Now we'll tighten up that back one. And the bolt's a 10 millimeter head and the nut's a 1/2 inch on it. Alright, I'll put the clutch on. First we gotta put the spacer on that came off the old motor, make sure everything lines up. Okay, it lines up with that sprocket right there. But I gotta make this chain. So let me make that chain real quick and we'll come back. I gotta put a washer, find a washer for this too. Okay, got the cover on, got the back chain on and everything. So now we can go to the other side and hook up the throttle cable. Okay, I got the throttle hooked up just like I told you on the other side. Put it in that eyelet of that 10 millimeter nut with and tighten that screw down, put it in this clamp for the outside. Then this thing came like, the recoil came like this. We want to turn it so it's easier to pull rope it. And you just turn it. And these are 8 millimeter head screws. Keep them loose till you get them all in there. Alright, now we just gotta finish zip tying the wires here. Okay, just gotta put some fuel in there. Let's take it off the table and start it up. Okay, we gotta make sure the switch is on, fuel's on, choke's on. Well, there you go. All ready to go for the kids. Anyways, hope this video helps you out. I really appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. Anyway, you guys have a good afternoon.